Empowered.
The expedition built the Priory as a place to
Uh-oh.
contemplate the mysteries of Beladar.
That's stupid.
But of late,
So I do
the
not have
devotees have become
overheal.
hostile.
I have to go with.
The gods sought to kill you. Captain Dale Cry is protecting
Empowered.
something.
Empowered.
Each of his lieutenants bolsters his tactics.
Empowered.
Draw them away and defeat them.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Can't use that item yet.
Five, 4, 3.
Alright, so I opened with Apotheosis and then I used I used Piety, not triple Piety.
5,
Got one more disrupting shout.
3, 2, 1.
What did he die to?
5, 4, 3, 2.
It's still recharging.
Chainmail, your training grounds fall to the intruders.
Oh, I didn't think I had a drink going because it says Cinder Nectar. I didn't realize Chainmail was in the group. Alright, I'll give tank. So I moved over a little closer to the druid and shaman so I could hit them with got a Apotheosis here. And I used PI on the druid there. It looks like he's taking 2-minute cooldowns, so that's good.
I can't use that item yet.
I think we're making good time. This is a resilient key, so I was kind of worried if I let someone die, they just like say you're holy and
Can't
kick me
attack
out, but
that target.
they didn't. So I'm gonna try to kick with what a nice pat. Alright, so I got triple piety and I also have
Empowered.
Apotheosis, so I have no Apotheosis here for damage. and sit on triple piety if I need it. God, this stupid nameplate just keeps moving. Alright, I'm finally damaging the correct target. Do shamans just suck? Like, I feel like elemental shamans just kind of suck. Because he's been... I guess he's on pace overall. It's just every time I look at the damage meter, he's way at the bottom.
I need a target.
You won't peel off anymore. You must defeat Dale Cry.
Tainer, the intruders defile the altar of the sacred flame!
So, I could have like apotheosis there, I guess, but this is a pretty good route. I probably should have apotheosis there. I did that all natty with no cooldowns.
I see their depth. They seek to ambush me without my lieutenant.
It's not ready yet.
I usually apotheosis when Tainer does his like movement spell. I'll apotheosis here. So he's gonna disrupting shout in 4 seconds. I think I'm gonna triple party. Oh, I didn't need to. That's a bummer. I can, however, CDR per mending.
Ours is the
Empowered.
true path for the Arathi!
Empowered.
Five, four,
My
three,
spear aims
two,
true!
1.
My fang and claw!
5,
Looks like this
4,
paladin needs quite a bit of help.
2, 1.
Finish them off, Lieutenant!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
My spear aims true! My fang and claw!
So, oh, I was gonna give him Guardian Spirit,
Five,
but he bubbled.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Kind of wish he didn't bubble. I think it's like a 5-minute. Is it like a 3-minute or a 5-minute cooldown? I'm not really sure anymore.
2,
My
1.
spear aims true. Feel Ember's wrath. Glory to the Empire.
5, 4, 5, 3, 4, 2, 3, 1, 2.
My spear aims true. Put an end to these heathens. Feel Ember's wrath.
So, stupid Paladin was typing and he stopped playing the game, I guess.
Empowered.
5, 4, 3,
My spear aims true.
1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Man, I haven't had this much problems with the tank on this boss in a long time.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
My fang and claw. My spear aims true.
5, 4, 3.
I had to use a lot of resources, man. That's pretty frustrating.
Eliminate these vermin.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Feel Ember's wrath.
Okay, dude.
The faithless fall. My spear aims true.
Your survival wasn't.
Lieutenant, eliminate these vermin. How
5, 4.
Angel never threw me away. I healed you 135 million. We get to start over though, because he has a resilient 13 key. And he's not kicking me for being holy. As far as I can tell. Yeah, piloting only did 4% for me on overall on that key. It's because I didn't use it on the first pull, like I usually do. Actually, Piety and then Apotheosis?
Residumitru. Hi. What
Hi.
are the best stats for Holy this season? Crit haste slash.
Like crit, like haste verse, and when you think you have enough haste, then crit. So however much haste you want, and then verse. Well, like verse at the top, and then however much haste you want, and then crit. So, I mean, some people might want to run like 42% haste, and some people might want to run 35% haste. Some people might want to run 30% haste. So, but I think you should try to have at least 25% haste. Something like that.
Residumitru. How big are the buffs coming? Is Holy gonna be top healer?
No, but they'll be better.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Many deals for a
Empower.
friend of the Grummles. Like you.
So I used a prayer of mending because 2 of them won't get deleted when the timer
The
starts. So look, there's
expedition
2
built the priory
free
as a
prayer
place
mendings
to
out.
contemplate the mysteries of Beladar. But of late, the devotees have become
still recharging.
secretive, hostile. The god sought to kill you.
I used
Oh,
Piety
Captain
really
Dale
early.
Cry is protecting something.
5,
Empower.
4, 3,
Each
2,
of his lieutenants
1.
bolsters his tactics. Draw them away and defeat them.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Five,
Ready yet?
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, don't let him die.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I can't use
Shame,
that
ma'am.
item yet.
Your training grounds fall to the intruders.
So I want to get most of my mana back before Shaymail gets here.
Not ready yet.
Alright, triple Piety because we all got jumped on.
I can't use that item yet.
Alright, I'll Apotheosis. Try to stay on top of my mana. Get a little bit extra damage in.
Empowered.
It's still recharging.
Residumitru. How do you manage to also DPS as holy? Or you are not supposed to do that like on other healers? Kinda new
I
to
mean,
healing and it's just non-stop healing, no
yeah.
time to DPS at all.
Pretty much, honestly, like, there's not much time to DPS. You gotta really be careful about it. Like, on lower level keys where it's not a 15-second penalty for death, then, like, you can be a little more liberal with your DPSing. But at 12 and above, the 15-second death penalty is like,
Not ready yet.
it really forces you to, like,
Still recharging.
only DPS if the group is full. So, and a lot of times you should be okay. So I got a disrupting shout coming. I gave guardian spirit to the druid because it's disrupting shout in 2 seconds. I'm gonna use piety on top of. Like, I'm starting to get pretty good at this trash. Like, you gotta just be really diligent about making sure people are topped for disrupting shout, because if they get hit by like a
I can't use that item yet.
Empowered. Empowered.
okay, so basically my only damage that matters on this bowl is to the high priestess. All the little guys are gonna get killed by the DPS, like with cleave. Like Starfall is just gonna kill all the little guys. So really the only damage that matters is high priestess Aima. So the Warlock was lower health there, but the Druid had a cast that was being cast on him. And also the Aima Priestess was shielded, so she was doing AoE damage. So what I did was, I healed the guy who had the cast that was going off on him. Same there, I gave a powered shield to the... We're tickling this guy down.
You
need
won't
a
peel off
target.
anymore. You must defeat Dale Cry now.
Tainer, the intruders defile the altar of the sacred flame.
Excuse me. So I usually use Apotheosis when Tainer does this ability, so I can move and heal.
It's
Put
still
an end to
recharging.
these heathens.
So I just interrupted Potshot twice there during the AoE.
You won't peel off anymore.
Halt! I see their plan. They seek to ambush me without my lieutenant.
Yes, we seek to ambush you without your lieutenants. We hate your lieutenants, dude.
Rizitumitru. Can you show talents when you can, please?
So I'm gonna interrupt the next fireball cast with Psychic Scream. Oh, never mind.
Ours is the true path for the Arathi.
Five, four,
My
three,
spear aims
two,
true.
one.
Feel Ember's wrath.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Finish them off, Lieutenant.
Oh, I should have used Apotheosis here. That's not good.
Five, four, three,
I gotta use it pretty quick here,
one.
My spear aims true.
because I want it to be,
Feel Ember's wrath.
I'll use it now. I'll have it for 4 seconds of the AoE. But I wanted to get some Holy Fire spell time with the boss. So, trying to use Apotheosis at the beginning of the pull, or the beginning of the boss is pretty good usually, because
Eliminate these vermin.
Five, four, three, two,
My
one.
spear aims true. Feel Ember's wrath.
Five, five, four, four, three, three, two, two, one, one.
My fang and claw. Show them the power of the flame. My spear aims true.
I guess this tank needs a Guardian Spirit like during the
Five,
AoE.
four, three,
It's a
two,
bit surprising.
one.
Feel Ember's wrath.
Five,
My
four,
spear aims true.
three, two, one.
Lieutenant, eliminate these vermin.
Okay, good. So I'll have Apotheosis
Five,
and everything, and
three,
triple Pi or
two,
Piety Shield
one.
with for the Paladin pull coming up.
Rizitumitru. If I hate Oracle, Archon is as good or it's not good in
Five,
higher keys.
Four, three,
I'm talking
two,
about 10 or so.
one.
No, Archon's fine,
Put an end to these
and
heathens.
Archon's arguably better in 15
Glory.
if you have people who use defensives and kick. Then you don't necessarily need Oracle, but
Dale cry.
I don't know. Next week, I want to see what kind of damage I'm doing as Oracle compared to like. So I'm gonna use piety for this sacred toll.
I need to target something first.
Alright, so next set of sacred toll, I have premonition of shield. And I managed to save Guardian Spirit for the tank.
Residumitru. And in Archon I should also use Lightwell?
It's getting buffed, so yeah. Plus Archon is like has less cooldowns, so I probably shouldn't use triple piety here.
Not ready yet.
Good job using defensives there, guys.
They belong to that old
Okay, so
fool,
it's
Sister
coming up on
Blades.
triple.
Destroy these outsiders.
There's 3 paladins. Alright, it looks like there's 2 now, so not as big a deal, but okay, so I have cooldown reduction, so I'm gonna use it on Prayer of Mending. And I don't have to rush to heal these people up.
Usefulness to the Empire has passed.
I can't
Soon,
use that item
the
yet.
true faithful will arise, and the Arathi will be mighty.
Empowered. Empowered.
Oh, I wanted to use cooldown reduction on Prayer of Mending. I still have time. Oh, he's dead. Dude. Dude, you literally take the res right before the Sacred Tolls. I hate you. You almost died again. Like 3 in a row. I had a perfect run until then. I don't even know what killed him. Like, I want to look. Because...
Still recharging.
Yeah, baby? Baby, we have chicken Alfredo and tacos.
Demonstrate your worth.
Oh, well, shrimp Alfredo, whatever. We have Alfredo and tacos. We don't need to cook anything today. We should eat our leftovers.
It's not ready yet.
So is that 1.5 million overall? It's so stupid that like 3 deaths and it's over. Mage is better for sure. We have a bunch of AoE people, and the shaman's boss damage I'm pretty sure is pretty bad. I have to heal this tank so much.
I have many, many wares.
This Ragnaros guy, I don't trust him. Any tank that requires a lot of healing on that first boss, like a lot. Like some tanks I have full mana at the end of that boss, and with this guy I literally get down to 20%. I feel like if I was playing Archon in here, the strategy would be like use a Psychic Scream like 3.5 seconds before the disrupting shouts. Because the things that kill people are disrupting shouts and thunderclap. And so if you use Psychic Scream 3.5 seconds before, then it would Psychic Scream again, like right when right after thunderclap happened. And so hopefully you interrupt the spells that people are casting. And it's really the thunderclap plus the spells that kills anyone. Hopefully with the mage though, the Tainer pull won't take as long. The High Priestess Alma won't take as long. The boss won't take as long. So maybe we'll get to the boss with a whole minute before Lust is ready. And if we kill the boss like partway through Lust, then we'll have Lust for the pull after the boss, which is the triple paladin pull. One thing I'm really trying to do to improve my gameplay is throw more Psychic Screams out. Because I mean, all it does is kind of pushes the damage back a little, but from the spell cast, but it's better than nothing. I'm actually considered Chastise Stun for this comp because we have all ranged kicks and one of them is a Moonkin. So we actually have 2 ranged kicks and a Solar Beam. So we basically have 0 kicks.
Many farewells.
Last time it looked like he skipped stuff because I don't think we did these 3 last time. But hopefully with a mage, Amia, what a stupid ass name, will die sooner. And hopefully this guy will die sooner too. Because we spent like 20 seconds fighting this guy while nothing else was alive. We spent like 20 seconds fighting this girl when nothing else was alive. We spent 30 seconds or 40 seconds fighting this guy when nothing else was alive. And then we spent 3 minutes on the boss. So since I'm in Holy Spec and I don't have to change, I can try to build up as many, like the extra parrot mending that you get as Archon. These 2, these 6, these 8,
5,
the 2 and the 6 won't be
3,
deleted
2, 1.
when the timer
Empowered.
finishes. So I have 10 extra Prayer of Mending's up.
The expedition
No.
built the priory as a place to contemplate
Ooh,
the
I ended up with
mysteries of
14
Belladar.
on the tank. That's pretty good.
I can't use that item yet.
The god sought to kill you. Captain Dale Cry is protecting something. Each of his lieutenants bolsters
5,
his
4,
Empower.
3,
Draw them away
2,
and defeat
1.
them.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's still recharging.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, that was better.
I can't drink anymore.
The big mob died.
Your training
and
grounds
That's
fall
so
to the
nice.
intruders.
It's not ready yet.
So I got there's 2 Shaymail bleed debuffs on people, so I decided to use triple piety.
Empower.
So I'm gonna use symbol focus down.
It's still recharging.
How does that warlock know he's getting jumped on? Cause
It's not ready yet. I can't use that item yet. It's still recharging.
so I got cooldown of insight on Prayer of Mending. I'm gonna use Divine Hymn. Never mind.
Use that item yet.
So I used Premonition of Piety there for that disrupting shout. Alright, Piety's over.
It's not ready yet.
Empower.
So I gotta probably use Apotheosis coming up pretty quick here. Disrupting shots in 3. Oh man, I wanted to get a drink off. So Light Spawn's kind of the big guy in this hole. He also is gonna do big dam. I used Premonition of Shield on myself for that big damage. About to get double fired. I got a Guardian Spirit myself. I'm getting targeted while I have.
I need a target. I need to target something first.
I'm gonna try not to get in combat.
I can't use that item yet.
So I'm close enough that I can just rocket jump and get into range to heal people. So I'm using Premonition of Triple for this. I have 3 CDR for my Prayer of Mending.
Empowered.
Look at that, she's almost dead.
You won't peel off
Mage did
anymore.
big damage to
You
her.
must defeat Dale Cry now.
Tainer, the intruders defile the altar of the sacred flame.
I don't have a target.
We're like a minute ahead of where we were last time. I'm gonna actually use Premonition of Insight on Holy Firing Tainer. So I'll get some prio damage on him.
Put an end to these heathens.
And I used Apotheosis there, kind of for damage, kind of not. But Tainer's almost dead. Yeah, this mage is way better than the shaman for the group.
End to these heathens.
I don't think the shaman was bad, like his overall damage was good, but we have a moonkin. We don't need a shaman and a moonkin. It's kind of a dumb comp.
You won't peel off any.
Halt!
It's still
I see
recharging.
their gambit. They seek to
It's not
ambush
ready
me without
yet.
my lieutenants. Ours is the true path for the Arathi.
Empowered. Empowered.
5, 4,
My spear aims true.
2, 1.
My fang and claw.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Alright, so for this Holy Radiance I'll use Piety.
End to these heathens.
So I'll use Guardian Spirit on the tank for the next Holy Radiance thing.
My spear
5,
aims true.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Feel Ember's wrath.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Finish them off, Lieutenant!
So I gave the mage shield for
3,
this radiance set, so I only had to heal 3 people at a time.
By word and claw!
I swear, if you die during calling for lust again, I'm gonna be mad.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3,
Show them the
2,
power of the My Spear
1.
Age True! Feel Emperor's wrath!
That's a tough overlap where the guy sends his dog to like attack someone.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
My Spear Age
4,
True!
3, 2, 1.
Feel Emperor's wrath! Show them the power of the flame!
Five, 4,
Still recharging.
I'm still drinking this nectar and we have a mage.
Guards! Guards!
Can't use that item yet.
Is it really in 8 seconds until... So 7 seconds, so I'm gonna try to build up a little bit of holy words.
I need to target something first. It's not ready yet.
I think mage has or has cooldowns. So I'm trying to heal through. There's only one paladin.
Empowered.
No. They belong to that old fool's sister Blades. Destroy these
I need a target.
outsiders.
I don't have a target.
So what I did is I healed the tank there. Baby, I'll stop playing in like 15 minutes or so, and I'll come help you look.
I can't use that item yet.
So Sacred Tolls in
Empower.
Not ready yet.
Her usefulness to the Empire has served their purpose. Baron, demonstrate your worth.
Those who oppose the Emperor will fall at our feet. By the Emperor's will!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
By my holy hammer! Flame cleanse you!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Shielded by flame's light! By fire, I am healed! The flame
5,
empowers
4, 3, 2, 1.
so this next sacrificial pyre I can use
my hammer!
piety. I think that's what I'll do.
Flame cleanse you!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Shielded by flame's light! By fire, I am healed!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Glory guides my hammer! Flame cleanse you!
5, 4,
I'm gonna use Divine Hymn before this goes off.
Shielded by flame's light! Flame's wrath heal me! The flame
Empower.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Alright, for this next one coming up, I have a single target shield, and I have.
cleanse you!
5, 4,
So I gave the shield to the tank because I don't trust him.
Shielded by flame's light! By fire, I am healed!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Glory guides my hammer! Flame cleanse you!
5, 4, 3,
So I have triple piety for this.
Shielded by flame's light! Flame's wrath heal me! The flame empowers me!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
By my holy hammer!
4,
Flame cleanse
3,
you!
2, 1.
Can't use that item yet.
Alright. See, piety did 20% of my healing on that bowl.
Not ready yet.
Murpray has warped the priory from a place of
Pretty good.
contemplation to
And I
an
used it twice,
uprising.
so.
Why? She has always preached of the strength of the Emperor's will, but to turn against
Alright, this is
us
triple
is
paladin time.
hopeless.
So I'm gonna use Gotta wait for. I used Premonition of Insight, but Prayer of Many was on cooldown.
Empower.
Yes, he died. I don't have to heal them after the pull. We have a lot of time to do 25% trash. A lot of time. Can pull pretty conservatively, I think. So in 6 seconds, it looks like both the paladins are gonna cast Sacred Toll at the same time. I gotta give the Moonkin Fortitude. Had the health potion there. Dang, I had no deaths until that death. Double Holy Smite.
It still recharges.
Belladar is the crucible. It burns away weakness. Its blinding light reveals the strength we Arathi lacked. With an army of the Risen, the Arathi will defeat the Nerubians, conquer Khazalgar, and subjugate the world!
Empower.
No, such heresy. They defile the sacred flame by animating the dead. They are no better than the Covis.
Alright, I got.
Only the
No!
strongest survive.
Sacred Toll's in 11, so I gotta kill myself early and run up the hill.
Not ready yet. It still recharges.
If this happens again, where I lose this key at the end, because the tank pulled like a lot of stuff.
I need to target something first.
Okay, so we have 3 minutes for. We have 4 minutes for the big pack of trash coming up. So you have 2 packs of trash, we got 4 minutes to do it. That's really good.
I'm out of range.
Where the hell is he? I'm gonna save Lightwell for the next pack. Like, this pack is dangerous, but
Not ready yet.
the next pack is more dangerous.
Can't use that item yet.
Empower.
So this pull, I have to use Guardian Spirit on myself. I don't think it's that dangerous of a tank pull. And I needed to get extra healing with Premonition of Piety. So use Divine Hymn. I have Apotheosis coming up in 5. Yeah, baby? Yeah, I need 5 minutes. I'm almost about to accomplish something I've been trying to do for like 3 days. And we've been working at it for like 25 minutes. I need 5 more minutes, baby. So I'm gonna try to focus this Devout Priest and interrupt his heal. Or his Holy Smite. That's really the only thing I think that can kill us right here.
It's still recharging. It's not ready yet.
The sacred flame will cleanse
Empower.
your transgressions.
Empower.
Flames take you. My blaze be purified. My
Three, two, one.
burn by sacred flame. Flames
Glad we didn't use any battle reses. Literally all our deaths were right next to the respawn point, so I guess it wouldn't make that much sense, but
Three, two, one.
burn by sacred flame. Burn by sacred flame. My blaze be purified.
Three, two, one.
Burn by sacred flame.
alright, next thing I'm gonna use my trinket. I'm gonna try to save my light well for
Two, one.
Burn by sacred flame. Brothers and sisters, hearken to the flame.
oh man, we might not make it.
Empower.
If we have any deaths, I think we're not gonna time.
Flames take you. My blaze be purified.
Three, two, one.
No, not again.
Burn by sacred flame! By blaze be purified! By
Two, one.
flames take you!
You little.
Burn by sacred flame!
A he.
Three, two, one.
By flame!
That item. It's still recharging.
It is done. These zealots no longer steer our faith towards destruction.
It's not ready yet.
Drew. Dang, so close.
Yeah. If that stupid tank didn't die. If tank didn't die, we timed it.
I can't use that item yet. It's still recharging.
Thanks for following. Okay, I think I'm just gonna call the stream for a little while. You found it? Okay, never mind. I don't have to call the stream because my partner found the credit card he was looking for. I guess we were 14 seconds over time, but you can't. Maybe the deaths don't add to the timer after the. Like, maybe it just subtracts from the timer, but it can't subtract below 0? Because I saw the timer hit 0, and then it was 14 seconds, but we had 2 deaths after the timer ended. I think the tank just, like, stopped trying when the timer ended, and then he died, but. But this, Let's look at boss damage. I didn't realize fourth boss was a 4-minute boss. Like, I didn't think it was even possible to have 4-minute boss when we had 3-minute bosses and a 2.5-minute boss. I guess we didn't have Bloodlust, but I didn't know it was a 4-minute boss. I was so excited, I thought we timed it for sure. So, pretty sad. So Fireball Volley got off because it was just a double pull. The double pull cost us 45 seconds, and on top of Moonkin cooldowns, because he was in cooldowns with Nature's Vigil when he got double Holy Smited, and man, do I want to try again with the rando group? I did, but someone else got in. So I still get one more try at some dungeon, and then um and all that jazz. That would have been nice. My last 13. Man, it like, cause I saw how much time we had going into last room, and I'm like, oh, we're gonna time for sure. Then we had a death to a double Holy Smite and Sacred Toll, and I'm like, okay, we're fine, we're fine. And then he pulled double again, and we had a Fireball Volley go off during Sacred Toll, so I was pretty screwed there. This enhancement shaman probably wants a monk with a feral druid. And it is Monday night, so people are like, oh, we gotta get our keys in. So there's a lot of competition. I don't really anticipate getting into a group except for Priory 13. At least people are willing to do their 14s right now. I think there's a chance this workshop or Motherlode will invite me. Motherlode would be nice. I think it's very, very, very doable in a pug. I'll apply to Cinderbrew, but I'm not getting in. Survival Hunter? Survival Hunter? I don't know if I want to try with in his group. I'd rather them steal another healer who needs 13 priority. Okay, this group doesn't have a Survival Hunter. This group does.
Shared. Hello, new here and pretty casual when it comes to Mythic, plus just start healing resto druid, learning doing 5 to 8s and seeing the wait times even at your level as a healer is crazy to me. I'm just too new.
Oh. I was getting like instant keys all the way up through 12. Like, um, like usually, like if I didn't have raid, I would just do a 13 that I've already done, and I would get into it, like, and, um, and just do the key. So I wasn't, like, if I'm streaming, I don't like sitting around doing nothing. I think it's pretty, like, stupid, you know? And the reason I'm having long wait time is I don't have a 14 timed. So if I had a 14 timed, then I'd be able to get into a 14. But there's only one key in 13 that I need. So like usually if you have half of your dungeons timed at a higher level, then the wait time is pretty small. And if you have one or two of them, the wait time is like medium. But if you have none at the next level of dungeon, then the wait time is very long, and you're better off just playing with people who have already who have a 13 you've already done, and then saying, hey, like if you do well in that 13, then you say, hey, can we do the 14 next? That's, I think, the best strategy if you want to pug. And because of the new system where you get resilient keys if you time every key on the same level, so
Shared. But is the difficulty ramp up that much from a 13 to 14?
a little bit. Um, yeah, and I think you get even more points. Like I think it's like 10 points from a 10 to an 11, and then when you do 11 to 12, it's like 25 points because they added the extra thing. And then 12 to 13, I think it's 20 points, and I think it's like maybe 21 or 22, 13 to 14, and then when you do 14 to 15, it's another like 21 or 22. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Don't fully believe me because I don't even know if I believe myself when I'm saying that, but I know that Um, like I could get into this Priory 13, but I only have enough time for one more dungeon before my raid. So, and you know, I'm fine. Like I even consider not even streaming on raid day and just relaxing and not doing dungeons before raid. But if I can get into a dungeon in the next 8 minutes, then I'll do it. Otherwise, I'll just take a little break, hang out with my boyfriend, and wait for raid to start. And then I'll start the stream again. But yeah, that was pretty demoralizing, wiping on that with 15 seconds to go, not having quite enough time. I just don't understand why it's so much harder on 13 than 12. Like, on 12 I had a 0 death dungeon, and if we had gotten the kickoff on this fireball volley and hadn't lost the 15 seconds, or 45 seconds with these 3 deaths, then we would have been fine. We'd have timed. We just had so much time, and he was pulling like kind of crazy packs in the last room, considering how much time we had. Like, we had time to do them 1 or 2 at a time. We didn't need to do 3 packs at a time, like at all. Not at all. 2965. And like, I probably could be in a group right now if I applied to this 2565 warrior, or if I applied to this survival hunters group, but I've done that dungeon so many times that I just want a good group so that I actually have a chance. I'd assume wait a little longer and
Shared. How does Holy Prize feel at higher keys? Compared to Disc?
so I did 12 Cinder Brew as disc, and I haven't really done. I've only done 3 keys this season as disc because I'm trying to prove Holy is viable, right? So Holy seems close to as strong as disc. I'm probably gonna run into a wall when it's really hard to say. Like, Holy seems pretty close to disc. Holy has better um spot healing by far, and disc basically doesn't have spot healing at all. It just heals everyone equally, indiscriminately. They all get the same amount of healing. Um, but it does heal for a pretty large portion if you constantly either have Shadow Fiend or Mind Blast on. So and you can basically have full uptime if you cycle them correctly, because you can have 20 seconds of Shadow Fiend uptime, and then by the time that 20 seconds is up, you can use your next Mind Blast. So then you'll have Mind Blast up, and you'll be doing Ascended Blast instead of Smite, which is pretty powerful. So, and then you have Power Word Barrier, and all Holy has is a way to reduce people's defensives with Symbol of Hope. So there's a couple of different things on Disc's side. See, I'm really glad I waited. I didn't want to do a key with a Survival Hunter, and I didn't really want to do a key, the Priory key, with a Warrior DPS unless he was like overqualified, which he was slightly, they were both slightly underqualified. And I think this Druid tank is about the perfect qualifications. Like, I expect people who are doing Priory 13, because it's like arguably the hardest one, to be 3k or more, and those other guys were 2.9. So not that they couldn't time it, it's just I have time for one more dungeon before raid. So and I need to have 30 minutes off between playing dungeons and raid. Otherwise, I just like will maybe perform poorly in raid. So yeah, I gotta go make some coffee though. But if you want to keep asking questions, I have my headset on so I can talk while I'm AFK. It's just you won't see me. Oh, but back to the holy and discipline argument. Like holy has between apotheosis and premonition, you have pretty good AoE cooldown coverage, I think. Like there's only a couple times where I'm like, oh, okay, this fourth sacred toll in a row after like fighting them for like a minute and a half, like I'm kind of low on stuff. But if I plan ahead and I know that I don't have any special cooldowns, then I'll try to get like as many holy words back as I can. If I have 3 holy words, then that get through it. I got this hazelnut coffee. It's actually really, really good.
Full Frost. What are the ILVL rules of thumb for what level keystone I should be doing? 639 RN and kinda afraid to go above 3 LOL.
So I played my shaman yesterday with someone from the stream, and my shaman is 634, and we did a 10 and an 11. So um I think that you probably need like 645 to safely do 10s. Because it's pretty hard to do 10s at 634. Um, but at 645, I think you should be able to safely do 10s. So probably for 7s, I think you could probably do up to 7 with your current item level. Like maybe just up to 6. Um,
Full Frost. Okay, dope.
yeah,
Thank you.
just make sure you're like always casting a spell. Like if you're always casting a spell, I think you should be able to get to 6s with your current item level, and then when you're doing 6s, then you'll be getting these drops that are a decent item level upgrade, and then soon enough you'll get 645, and then you'll be ready to do like 8s and 9s, and then when you're 650, then you'll be ready to do 10s, and then like what are your goals? Are you trying to get all the 10s timed, or are you trying to get the season mount? I'll get on the mount right now. What's it even called? Crimson Shredder Tank. Oh, it's red. That's cool. So this is the mount you get for getting 3000 rating. So I think it's pretty cool. Man, I wish you could like they should have two different, like they already did the things, so why don't they just let you, like I don't want to be a spider, I want to be on a chopper. That's way cooler. Like just make it a chopper. Like there should be two versions of it. Like there should be a version you get for doing all the 10s, and then there should be a version where you get for doing all the 13s for with that's a chopper. But yeah, depending on your goals, you should be able to get all the 10s done at I, I don't know. I'm like I've been playing this game a long time, so like, and I have some friends who will help me and they'll do a lot of damage. So timing a 10 with people who are doing a lot of damage and they've done level 12, it's not like an apples to apples comparison. I understand that when you're doing like your own key, or you're doing a pug, like a total pug, with people who are actually trying to get their first 10s done, then it's a lot harder because they're not going to be doing as much damage and they're not going to be kicking as much, and so a lot more is going to fall on your plate. So that's why I don't want to say, oh, well, I was 634 and I did a 10. It's like, no, I kind of got carried. So I think probably 645 at least is what you should really be hopefully at when you're actually ready to do 10. Like my plan was, if I was gonna play my shaman, I was gonna play my shaman. I was gonna probably play him by myself, but um, a friend from in the chat said, "Hey, do you want to do a 10 with me? I'm playing with this other friend who's also getting his gear, and I'm helping him out, so I could help you out too." And I'm like, "Oh, that's really cool. So let's do that." So we did the 10, and we timed it with like 1 minute left, and then his friend left, and we did 11 with some random people, and we timed that one actually with a lot of time left. I did really good on my shaman, I think. Like I was doing, like I've been playing these dungeons so many times on my priest that I know where all the big damage is, and I know, okay, I should save my 3 healing stream totems for this, and I should do this, and I should save my healing tide totem for this, um, and I always have spirit link totem if I ever like get in big trouble. So I think I started doing 12s on my priest at like 645, so it was kind of the limit at that time to do 12s. And then I think I was like 652 when I did my first 13, and now I'm 662, I think, because I got a couple pieces of gear from my raid, and what your goal really should be is to get into level 7s as soon as possible. Because at level 7, I think it's level 7 that starts dropping the mythic level crest, the gilded crest. And when you get gilded crest, then you can make crafted gear at level 675, which is big. Like I have 2 pieces of 675 gear, and I have a piece of gear from my vault at level 678, which is the maximum gear level. But 675 is still really, really good. It's just like it's like 0.5% lower than a 678 piece of gear. So it's like you're probably only going to see like when you upgrade 3 item levels like a 0.3, 0.2% increase in HPS. So, and that's for one specific item. If you upgrade all the items, you're probably going to see like 4% increase when you go up 3 item levels. So, thank you for following. I have a video coming out in like 9 hours that's like I did a prayer of healing build because someone who watches the stream wanted me to try their talent build out, and they wanted to see how I would operate their talent spec, and I said, okay, yeah, I'll do a level 12 with a prayer of healing build, so that you can see what it's like on a high key. Not that 10s aren't high, but 12 is where it starts to be the actually try hard crazy people.
The expedition built the Priory as a place to contemplate the mysteries of Beladar.
Hopefully I can play well again though, and we
But of late, the devotees have become secretive, hostile.
Cheer.
That item
God
yet.
sought to
Do you
kill
play all healers?
Captain Dale Fry is
right now I
protecting
have a
something.
monk at max
Each of his
level,
lieutenants
a
bolsters his
priest at max
tactics.
level, and a
Draw
shaman
them
at max
away
level.
and defeat
And I want to
them.
spend some time next week maybe getting my druid to max level, because the druid is supposed to be like one of the best. So, and I think people will have more fun watching the stream if I'm playing all the healers up to 3000 rating than if I play just the priest up to like 3400 or 3500 rating. Because the higher in rating you go, the more wait time you have, the more uh,
5,
chance of just
4,
people of the
3,
key only lasting like 2 minutes,
1.
because like the first pull people die, and then like there's a chance that this is going to be 2 minutes long, and then everyone's going to leave. So it's not like turbo fun, and it becomes less fun for me too. But I do want to be a very high level priest if I'm making these guides, and I want to
But of late, the
so that people
devotees have
will
become
like respect
secretive,
my opinion.
hostile. The gods sought to kill you. Captain Dale Cry is protecting something.
5, 4,
Can't use that item
3,
yet.
2,
So
1.
I'm standing behind this pillar.
Bolsters his tactics. Draw them away and defeat.
Uh-oh. I got caltrops. It's okay, I lived. I had Guardian Spirit. I think I procced my Guardian Spirit. Nope, I didn't.
1.
But I used
5, 4, 3.
good job, Hunter. If that Hunter didn't use his defensive there, he would have been dead. Man, this like all the little mobs are dead, but the captain is still very healthy.
3,
This countdown that's going out
1.
is so I gave premonition of shielding to the Death Knight because he has the debuff, and
5, 4, 3,
like I always say, we're
2,
a
1.
single target healer with uh-oh.
It's still recharging.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I can't use that item yet.
Yeah, so I told you. Okay.
Shared. I would love to see you play Druid so I can learn. It's my first time ever playing it, so seeing someone do intensive keys and maybe explain what they're doing and why would be sweet, but I like the priest.
Yeah, I I think Druid has a big number of people who are going to be wanting to play it. Like I want to play it, and if I wasn't streaming, I'd still want to play it. And as someone who wants to stream and make like help people out, then like So if I get into a key in like 2 minutes, I'll try again. But this paladin is he's 2800. I don't think he can do it. This group looks promising though. I guess he's 2700. How did you get a 14? I need to open up Curse Forge. I think my thing is lying to me. There's got to be people a little higher. Because it doesn't even make sense. Because he two-chested a Motherlode, it says it's his best key, but... So as soon as this updates, I'll reload my UI, and it should give me a better estimate of how people are. No, it still says 2700. I don't understand. I'm gonna investigate more thoroughly. So he timed Floodgate 13. So he just started playing competitively, it looks like. Shadow Priest, eh? I'm glad Shadow Priest is getting a nerf, which is good for Holy Priests, because the worse Shadow Priest is, the easier it is to get in group as Holy. Yeah, I think this is literally a waste of time and energy to try this group. I'll check his score sheet out. So everybody in the party after the druid died said they've never like two people said they've never gotten to the first boss in this dungeon because the group just dies and you can't do it. It's a pretty hard dungeon. Like if they added another 30 seconds to the timer, you could definitely afford to split up some of the double pulls. But as it stands, like you have to double pull a lot of stuff, you have to triple pull some stuff, you have to like quadruple pull on the very first pull. So I'm gonna have to work on my druid UI because I like having like my main spell that I should always be casting on cooldown like right here. And I like having my spells that are like medium cooldown, like my holy words and my radiance right here. And then I like having my defensives and my raid cooldowns like here. And on disc I put my Shadow Fiend right below my damage dealing spells so that they're all in one spot. So I'll probably have like Wild Growth right here maybe. I'm not really sure. I'll level the druid and I'll play him for a little while with just like a base UI and like I'll just move the spell thing like up here and then I'll just look at my regular bars until I level them up, and then I'll make some decisions about how I want it to look. Because I don't like the thing where they have all their spells like under them, and then they have the like a lot of people have all their spells
Cheered.
under them, and then
Looking forward to it.
yeah. I would really love to have a 14 times so it's easier to get into them. Like it could be a slog if I fall too far behind.
Yannick Legalt. Hey, smiley face.
Hey dude. So yeah, I don't think I have enough time for a key. Maybe I'll log into my druid. They're like they're like, I need to level them a lot. They're 53, so I need 17 levels on them. Are you sure you want to enter? I don't like Paladin at all. I tried it. I hate it. I hate it so much, and it's not even good this time. Like if it was good, like if it was the best, I'd try it again. But every time I try it, I hate it. I don't think I even have any Druid Weak auras at all. I might.
Heroes of the Horde, the Dragon Isles have awakened and
So I probably want that to be top left. And then So it looks like I can't have germination yet. Just barely I can have it. What was the life bloom keybind? So I think I want to make the main HOTS a little smaller. Maybe 12. I don't want them to be too big. And Druid has so many HOTS, like, so. What other HOTS do we got? We got Wild Growth. I don't think we're playing germination in keys. So they're playing double life bloom. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So their talent, they had me talent into Rip and cat stuff, but also, why wouldn't you just do Moonkin or just do cat? I guess you need Sunfire. Yeah, I'm gonna be a lower level druid for a while, and
Sheared. I think because of Stalker hero talent.
oh, the Stalker hero talent. I don't even have hero talent yet. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to learn a lot about druid before I'm a good player at it. Like, I'm not gonna be doing level 10s at 633 item level when I finally get there. I'm gonna be doing level 6s while I learn. Then when I feel comfortable, I'll move up to 8s. And then when I'm comfortable, I'll move up to 10. And then when I'm finally at 10, then I can, you know, get the max level gear and
Sheared.
things will move along faster.
Even better since I'm just starting.
Yeah, I'll be learning and like, I mean, my grid, like I played Druid as my main character in Wrath of the Lich King when I was like 9 or 11 or something. And I didn't use this add-on called Grid before. I just used the regular frames from Blizzard. I maybe started using Xpearl at that time. So let's get Travel Form.
It's good to see you.
But I'm gonna be leveling
Sheared.
through dungeons, I think.
I'm currently using cells.
Is that the new one? Like a new thing came out, and I'm like, I've been using grid for like 4 years, so I'm gonna keep using grid, but because I know how to use it, and I have all the abilities, like all the defensives put in. Um, and I like the way it looks. So, like the only issue I was having is
Sheared. Not gonna lie is pretty neat.
yeah, maybe at the end of the expansion I'll switch. Like in the fourth patch, wherever they have like all the but changing my UI is pretty important for me. I'm gonna go into a Warcraft log and see what all the druid buffs they give. Everyone said druid was gonna be like super good at raid healing, and I'm not sure if that's the case. So there's flourish I gotta get. Um, I don't know if that should go on my bars. It might go. If it does, like there's a lot. So I'll probably add Convoke to my bar or my frames. What is Cenarius Might? Oh, is it a hero talent thing? Oh, I need to add Iron Bark and Bark Skin. Stone Bark. Ooh, Iron Bark's a 1.2 minute cooldown. That's good. It's similar to Holy, where Guardian Spirit's a 1.2 minute cooldown. Oh, I already have Iron Bark for everyone. Cool. I don't need to add it. Evasive maneuvers. So spring blossoms.
I have no time for foolishness. Well, I am waiting.
Shouldn't it be giving me spring blossoms? How does spring blossoms work? Oh, it only works if you're talented into it. That makes sense. Flourish value. So we'll probably do that for now. Those look pretty good. It's 2023. Oh, it says put Efflo down. I like that. Little kitty sound. Like, this is so much. All below your character, like, that's a lot. So I need to know where Swiftmend is. Cool. Maybe I'll keep those there. Resources. Power bar. Reforestation. What does that do? Every forecast of Swiftmeld grants Incarnation Tree of Life. So is that a Tree of Life tracker?
It's too far away.
Yeah, Druid is really complicated. There are so many abilities because you can like turn into a cat and a bear and a chicken. Oops. So maybe the Eflo weak aura tracker should be a little above. Oh, they're not based on. Okay, so yeah, this is gonna be a challenge to learn. Maybe I should just use the base thing that Druids use, because it's so complicated. Well, that's a buff. Okay, so there is a Druid cooldowns. That's good.
MR Meeps06. Eyes Druid Alt.
Yeah, this is Druid alt. I might just play with someone's default weak aura pack, and it's just they make these goddamn things so fucking complicated. Publix. Maybe Publix is a better start for me. Like, I'm looking at it, it's got.
MR Meeps06. I'm stuck around 8 plus on my Grove Druid, need some gear.
Druid is supposed to be like the meta almost. Like, maybe. Like, there was people saying that the Disc Priest was gonna, um, at at the very highest level of keys, have issues with, like, HPS, and they're saying that Druid was going to be the best because it's the best HPS. So it would be really cool to learn how to play Druid. And then, like, if if it turns out Druid is like the best in raid, like next patch or something, because they're not the best in raid now. So sometimes Blizzard is like, oh, you're not the best, let's make you the best. And but they were used in the Race to World first, so they're good in raid. They're just not the best. So I don't really know. They seem pretty complicated. Like there's a lot of interactions with your HOTS, and like their mastery's pretty complicated in and of itself. Like with the like it makes it so I'm pretty sure if you use like certain ability sequences that it's better because you got more HOTS on for longer, and the more HOTS you have, the more healing you do. So I'm gonna take a quick break. Um, maybe I'll just call the stream for like unless you guys want to hang out, but like I just I need to take like 20 minutes and um I'll smoke this cigarette and drink some coffee and continue to
MR
talk
Meeps
about the game.
06. Later, man.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing Disc Priest raid in like 30 minutes. So we're on Styx Bunk Junker, and we got it to 50% on our first day where we tried it. So I'm hoping um we can at least get it to 25% today. But I'd really like if we could kill it because Disc Priest is getting nerfed next week, and maybe my guild.
MR Meeps 06. Nice GL.
Yeah, my guild might end up have me play Holy, because like I'm a good Disc Priest, but I think I'm a great Holy Priest, and the thing is, Disc is just so much better than Holy right now in raid that I'll do more healing in Disc. Yeah, I'll call the stream. I'm gonna turn my brain off for a couple minutes. Thanks for watching. Just tune back in half hour if you're interested in me playing raid. And then after raid, I'll try to do some keys too. So I'll take like half hour break after raid, and then do some keys, and then do the dishes and stuff, and go to bed. See ya.
Shared. GL Tie.